Are you in a toxic relationship? 10 signs to know. Are you happy and content with your relationship? Or, you feel like walking on eggshells? Always braced up for gotcha? Well, if this is how you feel, then you certainly are in a toxic relationship. All relationships are kind of gentle and affectionate in the beginning. But, as time passes by, the gentleness wears off, revealing the real traits of other people. Some of them become toxic and manipulative while others fall into the category of healthy relationships. So, how to know if you are in a toxic relationship? Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we'll dive down into some of the most obvious but unnoticed signs of a toxic relationship. Let's get started. 10. You don't feel like yourself. One of the most prominent signs of a toxic relationship is that you don't feel like yourself anymore. You try to be happy but you aren't really. You constantly try to be the version of yourself that your partner would like. A feeling of not being enough haunts you at nights. The constant pressure of putting up with your partner's expectations drains you every day. A toxic relationship lowers your urge to put yourself first. Rather, you would do anything, intentionally or unintentionally, to please your partner. Whether it is withdrawing from the habits you once loved or neglecting your needs to meet your partner's. 9. It isn't a two-way street. What's the point of being in a relationship when it's all take but no give? Have you ever thought about it? Well, in a toxic relationship you are often the one who is making all the effort in the world to make it happen. If you have to go that extra mile to make your partner happy whereas your partner just decides to sit and watch, then there's no need to stay in such a relationship. Relationship is a commitment of two people to love, respect, care for and show affection towards each other. So, if you find yourself in such a relationship where you are the first one to text, you are the one waiting and you are the one compromising your boundaries, then perhaps you should think twice. 8. Lack of support. In a toxic relationship you are by your own. Support seems like a far-fetched idea. Whether it is a bad day at work or a certain incident that you came across through your Instagram feed, your partner would never be understanding of whatever you feel. For a controlling partner, everything is about them. It's their achievements, their feelings and their ideas always. So, what's the point of having a partner when you can't share your insecurities or dreams with them? If all you have is yourself, then you are better off without them. Of course you don't have to seek validation while taking every little step. But, you need your partner no matter how big or small a decision might be. Watch out for this sign and talk it through, if you really want to make your relationship work. By the way, if you are liking our content so far, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Also, ring the bell to get notified of the latest content and grow with us. Now, going back to where we left off. 7. Signs of disrespect. The most obvious sign of all, i.e. disrespect. Disrespect is something that you should never tolerate even from a stranger, let alone your partner. In a toxic relationship, respect is almost not there after some time passes. Now, remember that disrespect has many shades to it. It doesn't always have to manifest itself in the form of physical or mental abuse. Rather, name-calling, criticizing each other's choices and forgetting important events are all signs of disrespect. Remember that disrespect manifests itself in various forms. Notice the subtle signs and set proper boundaries for yourself. 6. Strained communication. Communication is the key to any healthy relationship. However, in a toxic relationship you would be struggling hard to express your thoughts, emotions and feelings frequently. Even if you do express yourself at times, your partner would be inclined towards misunderstanding you instead. Even if you do express yourself at times, your partner would be inclined towards misunderstanding you instead. All in all, if you have to think a dozen times before you speak, even to your partner, then you are certainly in a wrong place. 5. Past always shows up. Have you heard of the phrase, relationship scorecard? Let me tell you, a relationship scorecard is the one in which you are constantly observing your partner to evaluate them. A single mistake made by you and boom. All your past mistakes shows up again even if you have made up for them a few times. A toxic relationship is full of such instances. You keep a score of your partner based on the times they did something wrong to you. Whenever anything of that sort happens again, you bring that past mistake up. Apparently in a toxic relationship bygones are not bygones, sadly though. 4. You are always wrong. Coming to one of the distinguishing warning signs of a toxic relationship, where you would be the culprit always. In a toxic relationship, whether you have done anything wrong or not, you would be blamed for the wrongs in it. You would be held responsible for all the bad that has ever happened to your relationship. Your controlling partner would always find a reason to shift the blame towards you somehow. 3. The relationship is at stake. Relationships are all about commitments and compromises. It is filled with mistakes and blunders. Every couple goes through highs and lows during their time together. However, they stick with each other with a firm resolution to get past the hurdles together. On the contrary, in a toxic relationship, even the smallest hurdle can push your equation into crises. Whether it is a slight change of tone or an important event that you forgot, your relationship will be held hostage. This type of emotional blackmailing not only creates unnecessary drama but also weakens the foundations of it. 2. Nothing seems to resolve. Every person is different from another. As a natural consequence of the differences, conflicts will arise and opinions will differ. You can't expect two people to have same views regarding any issue. Sometime their opinions will be same. Other times they would be different. Same goes in any relationship. In a healthy relationship, the conflicts are resolved amicably most of the times. However, in a toxic relationship, the inability to understand each other's roles and responsibilities in resolving any issue seems nearly impossible mostly. Moving on to the last and the most important sign of AL. 1. You are hoping for good times. Lastly, a sign of toxic relationship that only you can experience is hoping for things to change. You look forward to the time when you would finally enjoy a healthy relationship with your partner. You are secretly hoping for things to change. However, only hoping is not the remedy. You and your partner need to sit and talk about it effectively. Only if you and your partner decide to invest in your relationship with your heart and soul would you be able to change your toxic relationship to a healthy one. Well, toxic relationships are hard on your mind and heavy on your heart. It can be an extremely painful and troubling experience of your life. If you look for these 10 signs in your relationship, then you should ponder over your relationship seriously. Lastly, everything can be resolved and changed if you want to. But, if one person has to do all the work, then it's unfair to them mentally, emotionally and physically. With that, it's a wrap. But I'll be back with another video soon to share my secrets to life, relationships, growth, and much more. Till then, take good care of yourself and others around. Also, do like, subscribe and share our content around. Don't forget to ring the bell too. And like always, thanks for watching.